Hey y'all. Hey everybody. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing well, so welcome. Come on in, make yourself at home, kick your shoes off, get you something to drink. I actually have coffee and water. My name is Marcia with Mimi Makes Keepsakes. I'm happy that you're here. So welcome to all of my new subscribers and the ones that have been with me on this YouTube journey for a little over a year now. It's been so much fun to sit back and share with y'all my goings-ons, things that I make. Y'all are my besties and I appreciate you being here. Thanks for everyone that has liked and subscribed and sent me the sweetest comments and tips and just stopping by to say hi. I appreciate it so much. I really do. I love this community. So I just got through taking a thumbnail. That's always so hard. You're like, oh, that looks cute. And then I'm like, I look so tired. Well, I am tired. We did do a market this weekend. My husband and I did one yesterday. And also I would share a little bit of that market with you. And I've got some videos. So tell me it's market prep without actually telling me it's market prep. Y'all, this is the workstation. Y'all see, yeah. This is a light that I was given to try out, and I will tell you more about that in another video, or maybe part of this video. I've enjoyed using it. I've got my iPad, got a hot mess, this is what I got. So I will not have all of my items out. I will be doing my biggest market of the year, I believe on the 19th. So we'll start over here. Here's my kittens for sale. This is a box my husband made for me. And y'all have seen these kittens before on my channel. These are the chubby kitties. Ooh, got a lint roller. I printed out some stickers with my MUNBYN thermal printer. I have so enjoyed using that printer this year. And I made some more little cat stickers. Also made some adoption certificates using that printer. I also made my tags. I'll show that to y'all later. I needed to get more ink for my printer. I usually like to print my tags out on cardstock, but I haven't done a market in a while and I don't want to spend 30, 40 bucks on printer ink. So I figured out a way to print them on my MUNBYN printer using labels, these square labels, and I'll show that to you when I start tagging. But right now I just want to show you what I have so far. So I am continuing with my market prep today. I am making a sign. I'll put the price for the adoption fee with my kittens that are in the basket. This is a pack of Versa chalk. This pack is so old. It's held up very well. Some have dried up, but some have not. I use it pretty often. Well, I use it when I like to reuse these old chalkboards for market. So I think they held up very well. All right, so let me finish market prep. Talk to you later. So we are waiting for the event to get started. Well, I think it's already started. So far I've got a lot of people liking the little loaf cats and the snakes. So that's some new items I have today. So I'm sitting here doing some crocheting. I'm starting another little snood hat. See how that goes. So just hanging out. My husband is like sitting right over there with his little woodwork stuff. So we're just hanging out and waiting for people to come out. It is the Butterfly Festival. So I have my wings on, and they're supposed to have some different events going on. I think some live music and a parade. So I didn't bring all of my makes out today, just some things I made for the festival. Some new things that I haven't had at markets before. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it works out. All right, I'll be in touch and let y'all know how it goes. Say hey. So it seems they are getting ready for the butterfly parade, and so apparently the flag ceremony is gonna come right by my tent right here. And so yeah, we'll see if I have anybody stop by after the ceremonies and just see how it goes. So far today it is overcast, so it's not sunny, it's not hot. So far the weather's pretty good. We're right here by the water, so we should get some of that coastal breeze. So we'll see. A bunch of cuties all dressed up in their little butterfly outfits, little puppers and their little butterfly wings. It's just a great day to be out, a great festival. So we'll see how the day goes. If not, we're just gonna have fun hanging out, being outside, my husband and I, just sharing the day together. All right, I'll check back in with you later. So I'm wondering if they're gonna have a food truck. I'm like really getting hungry. And it hasn't even started yet. So yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna leave these wings on. I told somebody, I said, I've never worn wings before, never had wings before. I said, just a halo. Yeah, I don't know what's coming out of my mouth half the time. So, I don't know. They seem to be pretty comfortable, not too fidgety. So hopefully the food truck will come soon. So all the butterflies are lining up like right in front of my booth, and the lemonade booth and beside me. They're so cute. They're little tutus and butterfly wings. I would flip you around and show you, but I don't have their permission.
Yeah, and I've got the little banner.
It's gonna be a good day, y'all. Okay, so I've lost my wings. I still have my halo. It's got a little bit warm, so we had to put the backing on the tent. It's going really well. I'm having issues with my card reader because the Wi-Fi is not that great here. We have a hotspot, cell service, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so it's doing great. First thing I sold was a Loaf Cat and I believe a snake, so it's going really well. Got a lot of great ideas of what to make for the next market. So. You hear the rattling, so we are packed up. and heading home. We normally go get something to eat afterwards, but I'm a little tired, a little sweaty. You probably can hear the road noise and the jangling in the back. I think that's my cart that's causing all the commotion. So yeah, they note to self, or note if you're going to do a market anytime soon, bring your own toilet paper. Oh, they run out. So it's like I gotta run home, use the bathroom really fast, TMI, and get unpacked, maybe not even unpacked, and see what we want to do for lunch. So it went till about 1. I'm not sure what the time is now, but had a really good day. And I will, gotta stop at the stop sign. STOP. Had a really good day. Didn't sell out, which is fine. I didn't have a whole lot of merch anyway. Some things I want to make for my next big market. Sorry about the rattling, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. Videos. So if you see the video before, in the middle, or after, I'm not sure how I'm going to incorporate it into my chit chat video. Then I'll sit down talking with you. So today is Sunday. Like I've been out of my Sunday routine for a little bit, but like I said, we normally wake up, go to church, we have brunch, and I like to sit down and do my video chats with y'all and share what I've made throughout the week. And last weekend, was it last weekend? One weekend I had my grandson, my oldest grandson. So I had a whole lot of fun hanging out with him. And was it last weekend? I don't know. Anyway, welcome. I'm happy that you're here. So let me pull up my Instagram. I did make a lot of makes, I think, since the last I spoke with y'all. I think the last video I actually put out, I did it week before last. So I've had a couple weeks of makes, and let you know how my market went. It went really well, y'all. I enjoyed, it's been a long, I think last market I did was in May, and I'm like, it's just too hot. Well, yesterday the highs were supposed to be like 80 something, but it was still a little warm, because if we were in a shaded area, it would have been a lot better. But where we were at, it was kind of like with the sun just right there on us. But I pulled the side of my tent out and hung it in the back of the area where the sun was coming in. That also blocked the Gulf breeze coming up. The beach breeze coming up or over. I'm gonna sneeze, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So we are in the middle of fall, or starting the fall, and the fall blooms are beautiful, but it does cause me to have some sneezes. So today, especially in church, just sneezing, and you hate to sneeze in public now, but you gotta sneeze. But anyway, yeah, so the fall blooms are beautiful, but it brings along some sneezing activity. But let me share with y'all what I've been working on. Some things I worked on I didn't get to share with you before I took to the market. But some of the things I made several and went ahead and took to the market. But I still have some left over. A lot of the newer things that I've made like three or four, just to see how they were doing. Some new things that I took were the Loaf Cats. And this was a pattern I had for about a year now. And the first time I made it, it just wasn't my favorite. It was a free pattern online, and I'll put that in the description below. When I first made it, I just didn't like it. It was before they got really popular. And then I started seeing a bunch of Loaf Cats pop up, as you have been seeing also. And I said, well, let me try it again, and burlap blanket yarn. And I really like the way they turned out. I don't have any with me, but I'll post a picture of the Loaf Cats that I made. Really quick and easy to make. I sold, I think, 3 of those. I need to make, I'm saying y'all. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to try and quit saying So, I did, what was I talking about? Oh, the Loaf Cats. So I made some of those, and I will put that pattern in the description down below. Like I said, I've had it for a while, probably a little over a year. The Chubby Kitties, I believe that's by Kouquet, and they sold, all the boys and girls just love the little chubby kitties, so I do need to make some more of those. My husband and I shared a tent, so my setup was, I didn't bring everything to this market. It was a butterfly festival, and I knew it wasn't, I mean, it was a good event, but I think the Fall Fest here in my local area, I'm going to do the 19th. I'm bringing everything that I've made to this one because last year I did really well at that event. But this butterfly festival, I and another lady, she's always at this market with her crochet items. She was there, so I think we were the only two that had crochet toys. And I didn't get a chance to speak with her and see how she did, but I looked through her table. She's always got a lot of cute little things out, but our stuff is different. She has different makes than what I have. I think she has some dinosaurs. I didn't have dinosaurs. So it kind of gives the little kiddos a variety. What I love the most is some of the older ladies, they're a little bit older than me. They just love the little kittens, and the kittens were a big hit for me. And I think I'll make some more for my next market. Also, I made the small snakes, and those were pretty good too. All the kids loved the little snakes. One little girl wanted one, and I think it was her grandma that was with her. She's like, "You've already got a snake." She's like, "Yeah, but it's not soft like this." So I made these little snakes, and it was a free online pattern. I did buy a pattern for a boa snake, but I wanted something a little bit smaller. And this was an online pattern. Oh, sorry. This was an online pattern, free online pattern by Sin_Toys. And this was done with Premier Parfait Chunky. And I think I did a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook, but it was so cute. The little boy's like, "A snake!" And they enjoyed it. So I sold 2 of these, and I think I'll make some more. And it's a lower price item that I can offer on my table, and it doesn't take very long to make. Because normally as a lower price item, I have like little octos, because those make up fairly quick. Maybe chickens, and I think I'm gonna add snakes to that. I also did the larger snake. It's the same pattern. I just did it in Sweet Snuggles, not Sweet Snuggles Light, but Sweet Snuggles. And I thought it turned out cute. I had these kind of sitting up on my shelf, kind of out of, they wasn't the first thing you noticed when you saw my tent, so I think they kind of got washed out in the background. I did get asked how much they were, but of course I had the smaller ones on the table for 10, so why would you buy one that cost more? You know, I understand times are uncertain right now, and people hanging on to their money. I think the highest price item I had at this market was $20. No, except for I took these 2. I'll tell you more about these 2. These were some higher price items that I did have, but most of the items I had were 20 and under, and that was really good. But of course, if you have more than one child, $20 adds up a lot. So this is another one that I did in Michael's Sweet Snuggles, not Sweet Snuggles Light, but Sweet Snuggles. And I think I used a 7 millimeter crochet hook. These are really soft and snuggly. And I did embroidery eyes. I know with my grandson, I made him a snake, and he just loves it. And these were the labels that I printed with my MUNBYN printer. I usually like to do cardstock labels. Let me show you. Like this. I designed this on Canva, and it says Mimi makes keepsakes, crochet heirlooms. And I like to print it on cardstock, and I just take and I put one of these stickers with the price underneath so it can be peeled off. If somebody wants to leave this on as a gift, leave the tag on and give it as a gift. People thought this was an elephant. It's like, oh, a cute elephant. I'm thinking she's a mouse. But like I told one lady, she thought one of my chubby kitties was a fish. And the lady's like, no, that's a cat. And I told her, I said, it can be whatever you want it to be. I don't care. I don't know. Maybe she does have elephant vibes. Anyway, back to my tags. I like to print these out on cardstock paper and cut it out. But I'm out of printer ink, y'all. And that's expensive. Maybe she'll stay. And it's been a while since I've done a market. So, you know, I'm kind of budgeting like everybody else. Didn't want to put out 30 bucks for printer ink. So I do have a MUNBYN thermal printer. Y'all, I love this printer. They did ask me, I did do a video showing the product. I do have a link down below if you want to use it for 20% off. But I'm just saying, I love the printer. So I'm like, let me see what I can print with my MUNBYN printer. And I was able to print labels. Now, it's not cardstock, it's on stickers. But it says Mimi Makes Keepsake Crochet Heirloom. And you can peel it off and use it as a sticker also, which I thought was fun. I love stickers. Also, I made a bunch of stickers of cats and jack-o'-lanterns and butterflies. And so when the kids would come by the booth and look, and they're just like looking, and you know, their adult that was with them said, don't touch, and they're just looking. I'm like, you want a sticker? And they're like, yes. So it was fun to give out stickers. I did have one with a cat with a space helmet on, and a little boy's like, Space Kitty. So it was just fun to see the kiddos come in. And you know, I had one little girl, she kept coming back and talking to me, and then she'd come back and talk to me, and it was just good to hang out with adults and kids alike. Adults will come in and just smile when they see the makes. And that's what, I mean, when I make the kids were calling them stuffies. Oh, look, stuffies. So that's what I'm going to call them. So when I would make my stuffies, and they start taking on their personality, it makes me smile. And it was good to see other people enjoy my makes as much as I do. So the chubby kitties did well. I sold a couple of my Loaf Cats, sold some little snakes. Like I said, I didn't have everything out. My butterflies that I made, since this was a butterfly festival, I did sell a few of those. And the one in pink was the first to go. I have one left. It was blue. I'm going to have to make some more pink and purple items. This time I try to keep a lot of my crochet projects kind of like a neutral colors, gender neutral colors, because a lot of times the girls would want the greens and the blues, and then I wouldn't have anything left for the little boy. So I try to make, but now what am I saying? All I'm trying to say is I need to make more pink and purple items, because I do not have a whole lot. And that was the first thing to go, was my pink spider. And I think I have a picture I posted. That little girl got the pink spider, and I think she got it because it was pink. Plus it was so cute. I know her parent said, you sure you want the spider? She's like, yes. And then I sold the pink butterfly, and I think I sold 3 little butterflies that I made for the market. My big butterfly snuggler didn't sell, but these were the little spiders I made up. It's a pattern all from Jade. I thought, y'all, I don't do spiders. Spiders give me the heebie-jeebies. I just don't like them. I mean, I know they're God's creation. That God made them. They're critters here for a reason. I understand that, the circle of life, all that good stuff, but I just don't like them. But these are cute. Thank goodness, huh? So this is a pattern all from Jade. This is a pattern that I got a while back when she had a sale. And I'm like, I will make some more of these because I think they're cute. And I think once it gets closer to the spooky season in my next market, they might sell a little bit better. So I will need to make another pink one. This was Premier Parfait Chunky yarn that I made these out of, and it's all from Jade. But since it was a butterfly festival, I did butterflies, and I also do these little caterpillars. It's a pattern from Mama Makes Yarn. They make up really quick, and I just display them with the Hungry Caterpillar book. And so I had a solid green and a pink one. They sold. I figured this one would have sold, but this was one of my cheaper items that I had on the table. I think they're cute. And I also had the fidget caterpillar and the fidget butterfly from my last market that I did. That sold at this market, which was very interesting. A lot of times I'll make something and it doesn't sell for a couple of markets, and the next market it'll be the first thing to go. But I thought it was cute. So this was a very easy make. It's a good cheap item for my booth. And what else have I made? Let me look. Oh, my pumpkin boy Jack, y'all. This is so cute. So he's so cute. I saw this pattern pop up somewhere on my feed. I'm like, I've got to stop everything I'm doing, and I got to make this adorable little pumpkin boy. He is so cute and so soft and snuggly. So I stopped everything I think it was last weekend, and I'm like, I'm making this Jack. It's by Kit's Knits. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a cheap pattern by no means, but it was a good pattern. Some things were a little fiddly, like the cuffs on the boots and the arms, the way that she wanted you to do it. I just did it the way that made sense to me. But other than that, I think it was fairly easy to follow. It was just the way that she did the cuffs on the boots and the arms. But it was 13 bucks. I know that's not a cheap price for a pattern, but I also realized she put a lot of time and dedication into creating this pattern because it's very nice, very well made, and I loved it enough that I bought it and did it. and I have no regrets. I'm starting on another one out. This is out of Premier Parfait Chunky, and I used a 4mm hook and a 4.5mm hook. She gives you the size of hook to use, I think, for Burnett blanket yarn, and it's 2 different sizes, so I kind of adjust it to make it work for Premier Parfait Chunky. But I'm starting another one that's in Burnett blanket yarn, and I've started on the head, and I had to get some more yarn color for this color, and I'm probably gonna have to end up getting some more black because I've been making kittens with the black yarn. But I think it's gonna be, the other one's gonna be a lot bigger. Now I did take this to market. It got some comments, but no one was like oohing and ahhing over it. But I think the closer we get to the spooky season or Halloween, it may sell. If not, that's okay too, because I think he's cute, the little pumpkin boy. I don't do Halloween. The ones of y'all that have been with me for a while now, I don't do Halloween. I don't do spooky, but I do enjoy the harvest, the fall festival, you know, harvest season. So to me, this is not spooky for me. It's not spooky. It's just a harvest fall little pumpkin guy. And if he doesn't sell, I think he'll be all right. I wouldn't mind, you know, putting him out, setting him out on my couch. Well, I got to keep him from Little Man because he loves all of Mimi snuggles. You know, anything that I have sitting Little Man level, he'll grab and love on, which I don't mind. But if this doesn't sell coming up in, I think it's October 19th, that'll be fine. I do want to make another large one. Oh, and I had this on my table as a this on my table as a prop. And it was the first thing somebody's like, oh, how much for the pumpkin? I told her $5 at Dollar Tree. She's like, what? She's like, first I thought it was crocheted until I looked at it and felt of it. And I'm like, nope. But isn't that cute? So this was just a little prop that I got from Dollar Tree. My husband also thought I made it because of the design in it. I guess it's crochet. It could be knit. No, I don't know. Anyway, it did look handmade until you touch it, and it's like plastic. But I thought that was pretty cool. But also this little bench, the little bench back here, my husband made that for me. I had my little mouse on it, aka elephant mouse, and my cool cat up here on it. Some people took pictures of it, but nobody was really that interested or asked me the price of my larger items. Mostly it was kids coming through because of the festival and buying, just have something to take home. I did have some little bitty frogs that sold. I'm going to make some more of those, I think, for my market, because they're very easy to make. A quick $5 item for the kiddos to have. Also, what else have I made this week? I think that was it that I had to share with y'all. Oh, I'm almost finished with my granny pop pullover sweater. I did get my green yarn in. I like it. It matches. It's the same dye lot. So I just got to finish the band on it. I'm also doing a really pretty cowl. My husband had to go to Michael's last week. And I was told him I got to look at the yarn. So I got this real pretty cake of yarn. And I'll share that with y'all probably in another video once I finish it. And I just had to go grab some yarn. It was on sale. Then I was like, what can I make with this? So it's beautiful. It's going to be a really pretty cowl. I'm working on that because that kind of stuff I can work and not have to worry about counts. You just go and go and go, and then you stop when it's big enough. So that's good travel projects. I haven't forgot about your granny squares. I'm so behind, but I will catch up. We will be going on travel soon, and that will be a great travel project. I just haven't had the headspace to sit down and focus on the pattern, even though it's not a large, they're not large, but it's been mostly market prep. Well, I haven't done markets in a while, so no, I enjoy doing markets. It's fun to get out and share the day with my husband and get to meet people. And one thing I talked to you, I did make a list though about things that I sold. So one thing I want to tell y'all about, watch if you're doing markets, things that I've learned, bring you some toilet paper. They did have nice bathrooms, but before the end of the day, there's no toilet paper. So bring you some toilet paper, bring you a trash bag, bring you a Wi-Fi hotspot, bring you something that you can plug a phone charger in. So we're out of practice for a little bit. My husband traveled last week for business, and so he got in Friday, and of course the market's Saturday. So I'm helping him prep his stuff also, and we're like just going. And so I asked him, where is I think it's a DeWalt big thing. You can plug stuff in. It has a bunch of gadgets on it. And then I didn't plug in my phone the night before, and I used my phone for my Square, right? So for credit cards. And then I noticed before we left, I noticed my phone was like 80%. No, it was like 40 something percent. The little Wi-Fi cube, not a cube. Anyway, we paid for this service and it would not work. And so half the time my square worked, half the time it didn't work. And I did do some Venmo sales, but I want y'all to be careful with quick change artists. People that like to try to get more change back than what they should. I had that happen to me, and I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they just didn't think about it right, but it still happens, whether it's a mistake or it's intentional. Someone had bought an item that was $10. They gave me 2 5s. And okay, well then somebody else, another kid that was with them, picked up something that was 15. Well, she gives me a 20 and says, oh, you can just give me my 10 back. No. 20 minus 15 is 5. So I gave her her 5. She's like, then she mentioned something about that 10. I said, well, the 10 was for this item. I like to give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, it's hot and you may not be thinking straight. But just be careful with that. Don't let especially when it's hot, there's a lot of people around, you can't get the square going, somebody wants to do change. Just be careful with that. But I enjoyed it. And like I said, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. That's not really what they were trying to do. But working in retail, working with customers and customer service, handling money, you have to watch out for that. People will try to confuse you and get more money back than what they're supposed to. It just is what it is, y'all. I think that's it. But I enjoy sitting here chatting with y'all, and I hope y'all have a great week. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.